Thanks, Rita. Welcome to the Late Look North. Good evening, I'm Jonathan Swingler. It's helped thousands of cancer patients since it first opened 17 years ago, but now the cancer centre that became a lasting legacy of Sir Bobby Robson is expanding. Mark Denton reports.
At the moment, it's a building site, but something very special is happening on this land next to the Freeman Hospital, the continuing legacy of one of the North East's most loved sporting heroes. Sir Bobby Robson was diagnosed with cancer a number of times and launched his foundation for a new cancer drugs trial centre at the Northern Centre for Cancer Care. Since it opened 17 years ago, it's seen 2,000 patients a year, but this expanded site will mean more clinical trials, helping more cancer patients. You obviously worked very closely with Sir Bobby in the kind of pioneering stages of the original site. What do you think he would have made of what you're announcing today, that you're developing and growing his legacy?
I hope he'd be really proud of what we'd achieved. He did say, and wrote it on a photograph for me, his last and greatest team. He really wanted this to work. He cared about people all of his life.
Today, members of Sir Bobby's family took part in a groundbreaking ceremony. The new institute will bring together the existing Sir Bobby Robson Cancer Trials Research Centre and the Freeman's Cancer and Blood Disorder Research Teams. £26.5 million of £30 million needed for the project has already been raised.
Dad had a long football career and then a long cancer journey, and at the end of that journey he wanted to help people. He set up the foundation, and Dad died in 2009, so 16, 17 years later we're still raising money and being able to offer that hope that Dad wanted to provide for people.
The Sir Bobby Robson Institute is to be opened by 2028. Mark Denton, BBC North, Newcastle.
The head teacher of a struggling Northumberland high school has stepped down weeks after it was put into special measures. Northumberland County Council confirmed the head of Haydenbridge High School, David Nisbet, took the decision after the Ofsted inspection in January. It comes amid strike action by staff over claims school leaders are not taking poor pupil behaviour seriously. Cumbria Police will be using facial recognition technology for the first time at the Appleby Horse Fair this year. They hope using it alongside CCTV will help them to target troublemakers at the fair in June and provide reassurance. The Horse Fair is one of Cumbria Police's biggest challenges of the year. From Appleby, Ed Hanson reports.
OK, Ed, if you could look directly into the lens for me, please.
OK, yeah, will do. You're looking at a wanted man in Appleby. Me.
Ed, we're going to upload you to the facial recognition system now. We'll put your details in.
I'm being put on a high-tech police watch list, the latest tool in policing the horse fair.
We have a very large number of people in quite confined spaces, so it's a bit like a football match with large crowds that we have to manage. And by being able to identify a very small minority of people from all communities, we can identify the troublemakers and prevent them from committing crime, causing trouble, so that the vast majority of people can enjoy the fair and feel safe.
Last year, police surveyed gypsies, travellers and the public at the fair about using this facial recognition and received a largely positive response.
The CCTV van is over there. I'm on the watch list, of course. My colleague Neil here isn't. Let's see if it picks me up.
So here we've got Ed. He's walking to the zone of recognition. The system should pick him up shortly, and then we'll be alerted to his presence.
Police or system test.
And there he has. He's popped up. Ed Hanson on the police watch list.
If they think it's going to work, then I'm all for it.
I don't really have a problem with it. It depends, I suppose, what the issues are with the people they're picking up.
This system doesn't use artificial intelligence, but what happens to the data this van records?
If you're on the system and if you're wanted, then you'll be stopped and dealt with. If you're not on our system, then when you're walking past the van, your face is scanned by the camera. Literally by the time you go past the van, it's deleted and any data we hold is gone.
Ed Hanson, BBC Look North in Appleby.
She's running the length of the UK coastline, and today Megan Boxall was tackling the stretch from Hartlepool to Redcar. Megan, who's from Hertfordshire, is trying to raise £50,000 for the Samaritans. She started the run after suffering severe depression and receiving a multiple sclerosis diagnosis. Later in the week, she's running on through Whitby and Scarborough.
The running communities that I have encountered, just amazing and welcoming, people who've wanted to be involved in what I'm doing because it's unusual, it's different, it's fun, and then also the want to give and contribute to the Samaritans, and the want to help talk about the problems that so many people have with their mental health.
Will it be good running weather? It's been a mild day for many of us today. Here's Paul with the forecast.
Good evening. High pressure keeps things essentially fine and dry over the next few days, but in the short term it's going to stay on the chilly side. Overnight tonight it's largely dry and clear. That allows the temperatures to drop away, but we will see the easterly breeze push in some low cloud to eastern areas and up onto the Pennines later in the night. Temperatures generally down to 2 or 3 Celsius. But like last night, 1 or 2 spots, maybe in Cumbria, could see just a touch of frost. So a chilly start tomorrow. That early low cloud will tend to lift and clear from most places. Might drag its heels across parts of Northumberland, for instance, but it's essentially mostly fine, dry and sunny for many places once again. Temperatures peak in the west around about 14 or 15 Celsius, always coolest on that northeast coast. And as we head through the next few days, the temperatures slowly start to pick up.
That's all from the late team. Thanks for joining us. Look North is back with bulletins early tomorrow. You can also stay up to date with the BBC News app. Bye for now.